Welcome everyone to the 2023 webinar series by Zoho ManageEngine Site 24/7. I'm Ram Kumar, your product marketing specialist. I will be presenting this webinar along with my colleague and tech expert Manikantan. Today's webinar is about how AIOps is revolutionizing IT monitoring with a sneak peek into the upcoming capabilities of generative AI in Site 24/7. Here's a short introduction about our product. Site 24/7 is an all-in-one AI-powered comprehensive cloud monitoring platform for IT and DevOps professionals. Site 24/7 is an integral part of Zoho Corporation's business IT division, which is ManageEngine. We are also delighted to tell you that Site 24/7 recently turned 15 years old and is growing stronger thanks to the constant support of our expanding customer base worldwide. A mature product today and a global leader in the IT monitoring space, Site 24/7 continues in its journey to constantly expand its reach to cover all the emerging modern technologies and remain the IT monitoring platform of choice for IT professionals worldwide. So with that, here's the agenda for today. We will be having a brief look into what is AI and what is AIOps in particular and its role in IT monitoring. We will then learn the key benefits of AIOps in IT monitoring with a short introduction to Site 24/7's AIOps. Finally, we will take you through a sneak peek into what is brewing at Site 24/7 with generative AI capabilities to boost IT monitoring and the product demo of what we already have on our AIOps capabilities in Site 24/7. So welcome everyone to the webinar again. A brief guide to AIOps. Let's do a breakdown. AIOps. Let's begin with AI. AI is artificial intelligence. AIOps is the business function of using the power of AI, artificial intelligence, its application machine learning, and data analytics, what we do with the data, to expand IT operations, which includes IT monitoring as well. AIOps simplifies ITOM, that is IT operations management, by automating problem resolution. AIOps includes event correlation, anomaly detection when things go wrong, and causality determination to get to the root cause, all aimed at providing uninterrupted operations for the customer. So though the hype cycle has peaked now, you have been hearing a lot about AI here and there. AI is not new to IT monitoring, especially with Site 24/7. We have had AI capabilities evolve down the years, such as the use of AI in achieving better anomaly detection, smarter alerting, getting to the root cause faster, for proactive pattern prediction on how computing resources are managed or consumed, for example, and to set IT automation in motion to save time. So let's see some aspects in details in the following sections. Let's take a while to understand an important distinction between AIOps and DevOps. It's an alphabet soup out there, honestly, and we have to know that AIOps is not an alternative to DevOps, but it's a great partner to DevOps. DevOps is a culture. It's a management practice in the IT industry where developers and operations teams collaborate and work together closely to release and iterate product updates often, rather than work in individual silos that follow a linear waterfall pattern. So as defined earlier, AIOps is the addition of AI, ML, and data analytics capabilities to boost IT monitoring capabilities that is now being increasingly adopted by IT teams worldwide. So at its core, AIOps helps IT professionals gain actionable insights faster to enable proactive automation and to automate and improve overall efficiency and performance. In simpler words, AIOps helps IT managers do more with less, more accurately, and more intelligently as we go forward, with the power of data to back it up. So why AIOps in monitoring? Let's see the specific reasons why AIOps is integrated into IT monitoring in particular and its many benefits. Today's IT world is complex. You have heard it many number of times. IT world is complex, it's diversified, it's spread across virtual machines, containers, and microservices, and all these on one or multiple clouds, several cloud deployments, what we call hybrid cloud. So to make sense of it all, we need IT observability. For example, we will have one part of your application on Google Cloud, another in Kubernetes, and so on. So to make sense of it all, we need IT observability. What is that? It is the ability to see through several layers of the IT application stack. So only when you can observe, you can monitor. And when you can monitor, you can improve it. AIOps helps in better analysis of these complex layers of monitoring data with a holistic approach. It takes into account a lot of factors rather than take knee-jerk reactions and decisions based on single data points. So it generates more accurate alerts, gets sharper insights into the actual root cause faster than any manual method, and also prepare IT deployments proactively to handle upcoming surges and through forecasting for as long as 7 days. So here are a few benefits of AIOps in IT monitoring. Number one benefit is that it cuts noise. It eliminates noise, which is useless alerts. It knows what is the right alert, when to raise these pertinent and prompt alerts for the IT team to take informed action. Shouldn't miss these things. Why? And faster and accurate alerts mean that IT operations teams can cut downtime further and further and bring down what we call the MTTR, mean time to repair, which is the amount of time that on an average an application takes to go from down to up again. So that ensures an efficient IT organization. So since multiple alerts are studied by AIOps anomalies dashboard we have on board to arrive at a conclusion, there are no false alerts and only data-led, contextually aware, accurate, proactive intelligence that helps the monitoring operations get better and better with time. To sum up, AIOps helps reduce this MTTR, an important measure. The MTTR is an important measure in IT operational efficiency. So that it helps you meet SLAs, service level agreements, and to ensure a quality of use for the end user. And also, on the other hand, internally, it frees up your talent, IT talent, to focus and add more value to the company rather than get stressed and get lost in a deluge of alerts. So here's the introduction to Site 24/7's AI capabilities already on board. Firstly, our dynamic anomaly detection engine flags true anomalies, like, say, website response time spike. It could be an anomaly, spikes in network bandwidth usage, or a CPU that has been running to the brim, risking saturation, or other performance issues. Anomaly-based thresholds can be easily configured to receive alerts to take action. They are not hard-coded. They get better and better. They adjust themselves, and it can start with a minimum of 2 weeks of training data. Wherever needed, AIOps can automate solutions to common issues by running simple scripts through IT automation, such as, say, to clear disk space before it hits a particular threshold, or to expand computing power before usage saturates, and so on. 24/7's AIOps starts functioning, as I said, with a little training data of as much as 2 weeks, and it gets adjusted. And these thresholds are dynamic and they get automatically better and better with time. A major advantage of Site 24/7 AIOps is that it has the ability to predict holistically, like take multiple points into consideration before taking a decision. It also factors in seasonal surges. For example, say an e-commerce sale event for a company running an e-commerce business, there could be spikes during these quarterly or annual sales, right? And a Friday OTT rush, for example, a film releasing might bring in a much higher traffic to a streaming site or a weekend ticketing spike. And there are countless number of examples like that. So the AIOps will not rush to mark these spikes as anomalies, like a knee-jerk reaction. On the other hand, AIOps is also smart, sharp in discerning of key events. They do not fail to alert your IT team when it matters without fail. It doesn't take it as, take it aside as an usual event. It knows what is usual and what is not. And we also have to talk about chat ops, that is conversational AI. Already we have this capability. IT teams can query Site 24/7 on the uptime, performance, and security of your IT applications and receive insights on root causes during incidents where it went wrong. And with Site 24/7, users can configure this monitor through the workplace app of your choice, such as Zoho Click, Slack, Microsoft Teams, and so on. And with that, I would like to request my colleague Mani to give you all a roundup of the AIOps capabilities, our anomalies dashboard, our reports, our root cause analysis to the audience. Mani, can you take over, please?
Sure, Ram. Thank you so much for handing it over to me. Give me one moment.
Yes, I've made you a presenter.
Perfect. And I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, indeed.
Perfect. So, as we saw, what is AIOps and how it's helpful in, improving the monitoring capabilities that you have within a tool. So Site 24/7 is one such, where we deploy, various strategies and domain scoring mechanism, where, we put in a lot of effort to gather these anomalies and keep an eye on, certain performance metrics, which will be of an high effect to your business. And we will create certain dashboards, and we can even generate alerts based on, what data is being collected. So the first one is, let me walk you through, what is being offered in our anomaly dashboard. So what this does is based on certain metrics that are crucial for a specific monitor. So say, for example, if it is going to be a network device as shown here, the amount of traffic that's being generated out of your network device is going to be one such, crucial metric, which is used to determine the bandwidth of your network device. So with the help of this, anomaly generation, you'll be able to see, if there is any sort of surge happened with the traffic that's going out of your network device. And you can see right here that, the out traffic for this specific device has been surged to these many bits per second. So the baseline value that we got, over the past 2 weeks of data that we were collecting, resides in the 50 million, bits per second. But however, today we saw an increase in the out traffic. So this has been marked as an, information-based anomaly. And if you want to verify, what's going to be the median and how exactly this surge occurred, you'll be able to see it in the root cause analysis report, which will clearly show you, what's going to be the average and how much is being spiked up, so that you can confirm whether this is going to be an actual anomaly that's going to affect your business, or you can, even set thresholds if you want to be more stringent on the various monitoring that you are doing in here. So these things, are going to be, enabled by default. You don't need to specifically enable anything in here. So Site 24/7's anomaly engine will take care of all these, and it will be represented in the form of this dashboard that you see right here. And similarly, we also have something called as an, ZIA based threshold. And what ZIA is nothing but, it's just a name to our anomaly engine. So if you want to set, thresholds and get alerted based on anomalies that are getting generated, you can very well do that in the threshold and availability section. And let me take a server monitor as an example. So if I go to the thresholds part, I will see two options when it comes to the threshold time. One is going to be static one, wherein you can manually put in the values, so that, whenever the CPU utilization is going to go beyond the value that you are providing here, we are going to alert you. So this is the static approach. And if you want it to be an anomaly based one, you can very well go ahead with the ZIA based threshold, wherein you don't need to worry about the exact metrics, but based on the severity that you are going to set in here, we will automatically analyze what's going to be the baseline value for your CPU utilization. And if it's going to go beyond a certain limit, we will send you an alert stating whether it's a confirmed anomaly or if it's likely to be an anomaly. And where you can set these things, like what is considered as a likely and what is considered as a confirmed anomaly, we have an option for that as well right here. Wherein in this place you'll be able to configure the various anomaly settings. So if the deviation is going to be more than 20% from the baseline, it will be considered as an information anomaly. And if it's going to be more than 50%, then it's likely considered to be an anomaly. And if it's going to be more than 80% deviation from the baseline value, we will mark it as an confirmed anomaly. So like this, you'll be able to set alerts based on the anomaly engine. And instead of doing a static approach, you'd be able to adjust the thresholds based on what's going to be the baseline. So this will be very much helpful with some of the occasions that Ram mentioned earlier. So say for example, if it's going to be a holiday season, there will in general there will be a huge load in your servers due to a lot of traffic. So in this case, what you can do is instead of just putting a static value, which will definitely trigger since it's going to be um, a holiday season. So you can make use of the anomaly based alerting, so that we won't alert you considering the fact that it's an expected thing, and this is how the holiday season's load will be. And even on that, you'll be able to make use of these anomaly settings and get alerted if it's going to be a severe anomaly. So this is pretty much it about what we have in terms of AI ops. Ram, did I miss out anything or anything you want me to add?
This is sufficient. Thank you, Mani. You covered all that we had to. I start sharing my screen. Thanks, Mani. I'll continue from where I going to generative AI, which is like ChatGPT. What we have in store for Site 24/7 with ZIA, that is Zoho's AI engine is called ZIA. Let us see what is in store with the power of generative AI in IT monitoring capabilities. Add to what we saw earlier, Zoho's AI assistant ZIA has been integrated deeply to maximize the benefits of AIOps in IT monitoring and to revolutionize how we look at observability. Upon configuring ZIA on Site 24/7, the tool will automatically collect observability data. Observability is got through metrics, traces, and logs. So this data is analyzed for you and summarized in order of severity and presented to you for taking informed action. And additionally, it also helps narrow down on the root cause of the issue using trace routes and suggest corrective actions to kickstart mitigation as soon as possible. So these use cases are mere scratches on the surface of what is truly possible in AI ops. We have a lot of exciting announcements to make in the coming days. So we hope that you will also follow us as we build and release these features to help you achieve all-round observability. And here's some more about the extensive capabilities of Site 24/7's platform. We are much more than website monitoring. It's a product with many, many modules and layers and capabilities. From end user monitoring, digital experience, to IT infrastructure monitoring, to application performance monitoring, Site 24/7 is loaded with extensive capabilities to monitor all aspects of your IT stack. And at the heart of it is our deeply integrated AIOps that help detect unusual spikes, predict impending events much in advance, ensure prompt alerts, all done to help you reduce your MTTR progressively and to ensure customer delight. Site 24/7 is your monitoring platform that remains on your fingertips with complete support for iOS, Android, mobile web, and desktop applications. Outages do happen, but when they do, wherever we are, you get prompt alerts to help you take informed, speedy action to get your IT applications up and running again as usual, as it should, 24/7. We also have an exhaustive list of third-party integrations that you can route your monitoring data through the apps of your choice, such as Jira, Slack, Microsoft Teams, ServiceNow, and many others. Site 24/7 has been built from the ground up by Zoho. We have more than 11,000 customers around the world. Many have stayed with us for years, and we have been helping organizations, big and small, monitor their IT systems with easy scalability, prompt support, and the power to integrate it with any other application, especially within the proven Zoho platform that serves over 50 million users today, and we hope you all join too. So here's a snapshot of some of the major customers we have from across business verticals and sectors, from automotive to banking and finance, from website hosting to retail, and from IT services to travel. We have companies around the world who trust us for their IT monitoring needs. We hope that you will try Site 24/7 today. We have a 30-day free trial available for use within a few clicks. Once you're set up, you may go through our detailed forums and community posts and also take support from our help guide, our YouTube channel, and our recurring training and implementation program. Our team is also always within your reach. By phone or email, you see the contact details on the screen. And we are always waiting to help you monitor your IT stack better. Thank you for being with us through this webinar. Thank you, Mani, for helping with the demo. The floor is now open for questions. Please post your questions in the chat section and our tech expert will respond to you. You're also anyway encouraged to write to us anytime after the webinar at sales@site24x7.com. Thank you for being with us, and we look forward to your questions. There are no questions yet. We are ending the webinar. Thank you once again, all attendees, for having joined us during this webinar. Thank you, Mani, and thank you all. Good night.